yeah, it started out as this is going to be fun. This is what my friends are doing. Let's play. Let's, I'm open. Hey, a new drug that's not some sort of addictive thing that's going to make me into a zombie. Sure. Let's try it out. Let's see what it does. And I was also already into the music that had come out of the psychedelic era. I was already into Hendrix and Cream and, the Doors and all of these bands that had psychedelics at their core of what they did. So I thought, if I love the music, then I'll probably love the drug. So I started to take the drugs and realized, holy cow, for a while it continued to be for fun. Hey, let's just get together and see how blasted out of the universe that we can get. But as I matured, I started to see the way in which the cognitive shifts that occur under the use of psychedelics had incredible properties for spiritual realization. Right. And that I never considered myself a spiritual person at all before taking psychedelics, but these gave me a pathway into a deeper appreciation for consciousness than I previously had.
Right. And then you and your buddies from Maine, they were all, you guys are teenagers, did they, end up going to, college with you, or where'd you segue off into?
So I segued off. I started at Berklee College of Music in Boston in 1994, straight out of high school. I probably shouldn't have been there because I was, like I said, about the discipline thing. I was not particularly disciplined, and I managed to make it through 3 semesters before it was like, okay, I'm too immature to be pulling this off. Like, I was having a lot of jam sessions and having a lot of fun, but I was not showing up to class the way that I needed to be if I was actually going to really seriously study music and study it the way that Berklee demands that you study it. And so it was not a good fit for me to continue. So after 3 semesters, I dropped out, became a ski bum for a while, moved back to Maine, moved to a ski mountain, worked at a restaurant, sold pizzas, skied, snowboarded, that kind of thing. And then eventually I went back and tried to do that. Well, actually, I went to National Outdoor Leadership School in 1996. And ended up having an absolutely transformative experience in wilderness, where it was like a whole other level of integration or personal responsibility started to set in. Where
Are you a big outdoor guy?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Absolutely, yeah. So I went in full wild man into Knowles National Outdoor Leadership School, and then through Knowles was able to sort of cultivate some of the maturity around the wild man mentality. It was like full wild, and then, oh, wow, finding this place of responsibility that started to emerge from that. And from there, when I got out of Knowles, the first thing I did was went back and got a job at the ski mountain again, but this time I was going around and cleaning toilets and stuff, like cleaning condos. It was like,
you just wanted to be around the ski mountain.
This could be the rest of my life being a ski bum, or I could, get myself a degree and start to move on. So at that point, I went to Hampshire College in Amherst, Massachusetts, where they have a self-designed curriculum. It was perfect for me because it was just like I've never responded well to a structure being implemented on top of me and people saying, okay, this is what you have to do and this is what you have to learn. So Hampshire was the opposite of that. Hampshire said, okay, this is the open book. We've got all these courses and opportunities for you. Now you choose what's going to work best for you, and you design the curriculum that's going to teach you what you want to know and then prove to us that you've learned what you came to learn. And that for me was perfect. And I had 4 of the best years of my life there. And
that kind of freedom, it sounds like, just knowing your personality, what you said so far, it just sounds like that was tailor-made for you to have that kind of, because you don't like to be conformed.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. It was tailor-made for me. And it really helped me to be able to bridge, the more academic world of learning with that wild side mentality that I had. And it was while I was there at Hampshire that I ended up having a spinal cord injury that we were probably going to segue into at some point anyway.
Yeah. So let's talk about the cycling though. Were you into cycling, or you were just helping kids that were cycling before, when this happened?